Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I'm Aviation05 and today we're doing the first airport update of Ontario, California International Airport. I tried my best to accurately recreate this airport with its two terminals. It's two main terminals. I wasn't able to get thinner, long pieces, I guess, to add on with holes drilled, so I just kind of put these, two of those together. Spread out apart, and I don't have long enough boards, so I couldn't put the cargo far away. But I did actually at Ontario, they do have an area across from the runways that are like that. So I just tried my best to kind of create a cargo area and the Southwest cargo area too. I added an ATC tower with some grass to make it look nice. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Starting off first, and I don't really think that Ontario has a hard stand, but I don't really have enough gates, and I need to put another Alaska in here. I want to go with Alaska SkyWest as well, just because to add something into it. This isn't normally real, but I just need to add more Alaska. We have the Alaska SkyWest Airlines ERJ 175. This flight arriving from Seattle and will be headed back out there. Up next, and we do normally get just one Alaska Airlines flight a day, I think, from Portland to Ontario. This is doing a turnaround from Portland. This is the Alaska Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 9. Also my favorite Alaska Airlines that I have, along with the West Coast members, that is. Up next, pushing back, we have the JetBlue Airways Airbus A321. This flight will be doing a turnaround back out to New York. And over here, and actually for Concourse A, or whatever, the western concourse part, Volaris does actually go to these stands, which I had to figure out today. This is the Volaris Airlines Airbus A320neo in the 100 Avions livery, and we'll be doing a turnaround to Guadalajara. After that is the Delta Airlines Boeing 737-900ER. This flight arrived in from Atlanta and will be departing out to Los Angeles, California. Up next is the this is a Frontier Airlines Airbus A320neo, Poppy the Prairie Dog livery. Sorry about that. This flight arrived in from Las Vegas and will be headed out to Phoenix Sky Harbor today. So I didn't have a lot of space in this kind of, there's supposed to be a really big gap, so I didn't have a lot of space, so I tried fitting as much as I could in here, but I just wanted to show you for some reference, but this is about how much space I'm working with. It's about maybe 4.5 inches of clearance to go through there, so it's very tight, but trying to work with what I have. Up next is the United Airlines Boeing 737-900ER. This flight is doing a turnaround to Houston Intercontinental. After that, we have the American Eagle ERJ 175. This flight is doing a turnaround to Phoenix. And right above that, this concourse, all I know is that it does have Southwest and American, but I think it also has United, so I'm just going with what I could find on Flight Radar. Yeah. This is the American Airlines Airbus A321 in the Flagship Valley livery. This flight arriving from Dallas Fort Worth, and then we'll be headed out to, I'm trying to remember another, Phoenix Sky Harbor. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. I'm still trying to get used to memorizing it. So this airport update is based around 6:30 p.m. here at Ontario. And sometimes Hawaiian Airlines comes in about 6:30ish, I'm thinking. This is the Hawaiian Airlines Airbus A321 in the new livery with the lei, the silver lei. This is doing a turnaround from Hawaii. Well, it's arriving in from Hawaii after departing out this morning, and then we'll be headed back out to Honolulu tomorrow morning. After that, we have the very nice Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the California 1 livery. This flight arrived in from Oakland and will be headed out to Sacramento. Up next, my new personal favorite Southwest model that I have is the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8. This flight arrived in from Houston Hobby and will be departing out to Las Vegas, which I think is a route Southwest does. Ontario seems to be pretty heavy with Southwest Airlines, So I do have quite a few of those. Up next is the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800. This does not have the blended winglets, and it does have gray wingtips. This flight arrived in from Los Angeles, California, and will be headed out to San Diego, which I think is a flight they do. On the next airport update, I'll have a little more accurate information. Right now, I'm just trying to, get used to everything. Up next, and I wish I had a little bit of better lighting and not so staticky. This is the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 with gray winglets. This is in the Freedom 1 livery, arriving in from Chicago Midway, and will be departing out to Phoenix Sky Harbor. So I've never really understood what is up with the lighting in this corner, but I just kind of work with what we have. This is the United Airlines Boeing 737-700 with split sky mortar winglets and in the old color scheme. This flight arrived in from Newark, New Jersey. I believe that's a flight they do, and will be headed up to San Francisco. Over here at the Southwest Cargo kind of a warehouse, we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Desert Gold livery. This plane has been here for a day after arriving in from, let's say, St. Louis. I think that's a flight they do. Yet again, I'll have better information next time I do this. And we'll be headed to, let's go with Denver. This is just getting some cargo on board. It arrived in yesterday, sat here for the night, and got some cargo, and they're about to taxi over to the gates to pick up some passengers. I do want to show you my setup for the terminal here. I mean, not the terminal, the cargo area. I really like it. I think I did good. I just added some grass in the ATC tower. Moving on over to the cargo section, and honestly my favorite part of this airport and my favorite model, we have the Prime Air Boeing 737-800 BCF, which is the cargo version. This flight arrived from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and will be departing out to Lakeland. This is currently just getting some fuel and cargo loaded on, while the crew take a break in our nice little weight room our lounge over by the Southwest Cargo area, which is this little area right here. That is kind of the cargo lounge, luxury, blah, blah, blah area. I'm going to try stabilizing this as best as possible. But this is the FedEx Boeing 767-300. This flight arrived in from Sacramento last night and is going, this morning, and will be headed out to Indianapolis here in about an hour. Wrapping up our cargo section here, we have the UPS Boeing 757-200 freighter. This was actually my second cargo plane I had. I got the Alaska Air Cargo first. This flight arrived in from Newark Liberty in New York or New Jersey, I can't remember, and will be headed out, I was going to say Ontario, I keep forgetting them doing this at Ontario, and this will be headed out to Louisville, Kentucky. So yes, that does conclude it for this video today. I will try to work on getting I'm going to get a grip. I'm going to try working on just finding, better routes. I found out that China Airlines comes to Ontario, but I don't have any China Airlines and I don't plan on getting them. So I might just fake it in and put a British Airways in there and be like, oh yeah, this is China Airlines here. So it's really the only news on that. I also don't have, Avianca or Volaris, Salvador, or whatever it is. That's just kind of how it's going to have to be. I might get Avianca at some point. I've thought about it. Yeah, that's kind of it. But if you guys like the video, please like the video. Subscribe if you're interested. It helps me out. If you haven't seen my celebrating 1 year on YouTube video, please go check that out. I am unboxing a couple models that I got recently and kind of rating them. But that's it for the video, guys. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you in the next video.